The legacy of Suola-Kusti, Salt Gustav. Over 100 years of Pentele sawmill history, how Joensuu became the forest capital of Europe. Gustav Cederberg & Co. founded the Pentelan Saha sawmill in 1871. The city of Joensuu had been established 23 years prior, and the fledgling town had only a little over 1,000 residents. A carpenter by trade, Cederberg had worked as a loading area attendant and the town's salt sales inspector before founding the sawmill. This earned him the nickname Suola-Kusti, Salt Gustav. The sawmill's location by River Pielisjoki was favorable for trade and its development. Reliable water routes enabled trading with major cities in Russia and Central Europe. The lumber business grew rapidly, bringing money and jobs to the area. Heading into the 20th century, Joensuu had become one of the busiest port towns in Finland, and its population had multiplied. In addition to Cederberg, other traders such as Henrik Parviainen and Antti Juhana Mustonen had an influence on the area in the early 1900s. Mustonen, in particular, was known as a spearhead for Joensuu's lumber industry. In 1918, a bigger sawmill was built in Pentele. It was the largest in the Nordics at the time. The building was 55 meters long and 40 meters wide. An impressive wooden building and a display of skillful wood construction. This building was made to withstand the power of massive frame saws. Its joints were built using the detached main roots of spruce trees, which served as beautiful ecological corner braces. These structurally sturdy roots could withstand the vibrations from the saws that were running day and night. The building stood on a natural granite foundation, which led the vibrations into the ground conveniently and without straining the joints. The saws were so-called frame saws. A large frame held several saw blades, and the saws were powered by a steam engine next door. Alongside boards and planks, the sawmill produced prefabricated houses, door and window frames, wood chips, and electricity. In its heyday, the sawmill employed hundreds of people, both men and women. Workers started young, and careers could last up to 40 years. People learned to trade on the job, often taught by a family member or an acquaintance. The sawmill area, the current Pentele, was home to a close community of workers. Sports were the #1 pastime, and competitions were held in various ball games and cross-country skiing. At the end of a work week, residents of the area gathered at a communal sauna and discussed life events and news. The Pentelan Saha sawmill significantly influenced both the townscape and people's daily lives. It was shut down in 1988 after 117 years as one of the biggest employers in Joensuu. The sawmill was supposed to become a protected building, but a fire in 1996 destroyed it almost entirely.
Tuli tuhosi viime yönä Joensuussa historiallisesti arvokkaan Penttilän sahan. Museoviraston mielestä sahan rakennukset edustivat harvinaisen hyvin itäsuomalaista höyrysahakautta.
Penttilän saha on aivan Joensuun keskustassa Pielisjoen rannalla. Sahan lisäksi Penttilän alueella on runsaasti tyhjiä tai puolityhjiä teollisuustiloja. Puurakenteinen vanha sahalaitos paloi nopeasti maan tasalle viime yönä. Myös sahan vieressä oleva voimalaitos vaurioitui pahasti. Poliisi epäilee yhtenä vaihtoehtona tuhopolttoa.
Only 4 saw frames remained of the historical building, and one of them was reinforced and moved to its current home, the Suola-Kustin Puisto Park. Kuopio-based artist Antti Imonen created the adjacent Echoes of the Sawmill art piece to reflect the remarkable history of Pentele and its sawmill. Although the Pentele sawmill is gone, strong traditions in forestry are still apparent in Joensuu. Joensuu is the forest capital of Europe and a hub for research and education in forest bioeconomy. The main office of the European Forest Institute is located in Joensuu in the Metla building, which is a tour de force of wood construction. Skillful wood building is at full display all around the city. By the Yli-Sautajan Silta Bridge stands Finland's tallest wooden apartment building, Lighthouse. The Kauppahalli Market Hall and Marta Kaafio Cafe can be found in the market square. And Joensuu Areena is the largest wooden indoor arena in Finland. As the forest capital of Europe, Joensuu ties together top research, ample educational opportunities, and the expertise of several international forestry enterprises. The development of all of this knowledge of forestry has been influenced by the Penttilä sawmill, and the Suola-Kustin Puisto Park is a token of its illustrious history.